G'day, Peachy here, aka the Frankston Flipper. Full-time worker, casual reseller, and we're also the most transparent people on YouTube. We're upfront about things. We call people out when they need to be called out, and I don't like that. They'll call us negative, and it's funny you say that. Just recently, this Hawk Tour girl launched this meme coin, and it kind of flopped. She kind of did a rug pull. And what did she call the people who criticized her, or the group? Negative. Like, you can't write this stuff. Pretty much what they do to me, they can say negative and all this, but we are telling the truth. This week we did go thrifting. We went to the new Adidas clearance center in Carrum Downs. Wanted to check that out. It's actually not too far from the Savers in Carrum Downs, so we're going to go there and have a bit of a look. Funnily enough, it actually really got broken into, I think, the night it opened or the night before it opened. So it's really been broken into. Can't have nice things in Carrum Downs, can't have nice things in Frankston. So we'll go there. Enough of the talking. Let's go and check out the Adidas store. And we'll also check out, of course, the Savers. Let's go. And we start off our thrift in the Adidas clearance center, which is kind of near Savers, just to check out the price of the items. You can see that it's quite a big place and not much in it. I think they're still getting their stock in, and we thought we'd sign some bargains, being a clearance center, and it is reduced, but not by much. It's still, the prices you can see there are quite, okay, very high. So yeah, if you come in here to find a bargain, it's the wrong place. And we decided to look at the shoes, and you can see the shelves, they're quite empty. There's not much. This place has been open about 2 weeks. I'm not sure what it was like when they were open 2 weeks ago, but there's just not much on the shelves, especially with the shoes. And it's like it is quite a big place, so I'm not sure they've got enough stock to fill it. Not bright for the shoes there. But unfortunately, the shoes only go up to about a size 13, which I guess is pretty big. But I'm a size 16, so this doesn't help me at all. I can't fit into a 13, probably get my big toe into a size 13. They had this Y3, whatever, it's like a jumpsuit type thing, and this was about $250, I think, if I saw correctly. So again, talk about clearance, and look at this. Hold your breath. $750 for a hoodie. $750 is not, that's a clearance center. Imagine if we went off to Adidas to buy this, we're probably looking at $1,000. We got out of this place. See you later. We're off to Savers to try and find a bargain. We had to get out of that clearance center. That was not a clearance center. That was absolute. You have to go to see bank managers to buy a hoodie there. These 5-in-1 DVDs used to go quite well, and especially got some of those John Hughes type movies in there. But unfortunately, the price is a bit high. I don't really do DVDs much anyway. Criminal Minds, they had the whole, whatever, I know it's a season, definitely a box set. But again, $40, we're putting that back on the shelf. That's a little bit criminal for me. M&M stuff goes quite well. And they had this blue M&M with the crazy eyes looking up at the sky. Did look at it, but then we put it back. I think he put batteries in it and his arms must go up and down or something similar. I don't really know. Didn't really care. We weren't getting it. Not kind of the stuff I buy, but I'm sure there's collectors out there for M&Ms. They had this Sony sealed DVD. I think they're discs. $3, decent price. You can definitely make profit off these, but I just didn't want to deal with them. Not passionate about it. No. And to the video games and the toys we picked up this week. Yes, I'm talking about this week. This is kind of the stuff we found over the course of a week as a casual reseller. We are being transparent. We're not promoting a charity which we get kickbacks from and then kind of acting like we care about that charity when that charity gives us a lot of stuff. Not us. We're not going to say we're volunteering either when we're not. That's not volunteering. That's almost like a barter system. Call it as it is. You've heard it here first. So the toys today, we picked up some tech decks. These are actually legit tech decks. Haven't opened them up yet. These are only $5 each, and these are pretty cool. Little skateboards with little cool picture artwork on them. These should go for all right. I'll probably bundle these up and see what we get. I picked up some of these earlier in the year, but I kind of use them for my students as like a reward system. You get a certain amount of points you can trade in for the tech decks. They were quite popular with the kids. But this time we'll keep them for ourselves and try and make some more off these cool skateboards. I do like these. These are actually really cool skateboards. I'm not a skateboarder anyway, never have been. And also the video games we picked up this week. Again, it's getting a bit lighter with the video games. So we picked up G1 Jockey 3. Again, none of these games are bangers or anything. They're just games which will bundle up. A lot of people talk about average sale price when it comes to video games, saying, oh, that game only sells for $10. Well, guess what? You can bundle them. You can bundle 5 $10 games. It's simple math. And you get people saying, oh, the average sale price is only this. But guess what? 5 $10 games is $50. If you can put 35 on that and you're buying it for $5-10, you're making money. But yet people seem to worry about this average sale price. I don't understand it. That's me anyway. I've never seen this game, Project Snowblind. I haven't comped these, I just picked these up. Heroes of Pacific, and again, these are all $2 games, so they're very cheap, and $2 soak them. We picked up Bowling, that looks fun actually, and we also picked up Medal of Honor. So that's all the video games. I've got heaps that I need to start listing as well. So I've got a big tub full of video games over the course of probably the last 4 or 5 months, which I just haven't listed. So over the holidays, I'll be doing that. Let's get back to the video. Enough of me talking. I'm not one to buy mugs, but they had some pretty cool mugs here. They had the Simpsons, I think 20 years of the Simpsons. They had American Dad. I think they had Family Guy. They had quite a lot there today. I don't buy them, but I did have a bit of a look at them. Again, not really passionate about this sort of stuff, but some of these mugs are pretty cool. I could see the appeal, and they had a pretty cool variety of animated stuff. That is Richmond Tigers little lunchbox tins. Look, I'm sure this would sell again, but again, just didn't want to deal with it. It'd be annoying to ship these off. They were pretty cool. You could definitely sell these on a market, Facebook Marketplace, something similar like that. They weren't actually bad priced, or they were well priced, and Richmond's quite a popular team. VB, everyone loves the VB, and that is VB slides. I guess they're slides. Not a bad price. Sure, they'd go okay. I'm sure you could wear them at the Christmas party. Some of the fake jerseys they had, got to be excited seeing these. Had an Arsenal. I think that was a Sweden, if I know my soccer jerseys. And I think they also had, I'm not sure what that is. Is that Belgium? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, I probably am. And they also had this England, I think it was like it is old fake obviously, but they're new with tags, new with tag fakes. Michael Owen soccer jersey. Again, that's pretty cool. Looks legit, but it's not. Not a good fake, pretty average fake, but again. Melbourne Cup Carnival jacket, thought this might go okay. But again, some of this stuff, even though it's from 2005 or 2010, yes, it's vintage or close to vintage, but vintage doesn't necessarily mean it was value. And for $18, we're saying no deal on the jacket. They had another jacket here. They had the Rivers. Look, yes, Rivers, it's good quality, but again, it's not a very desirable brand. And for $32, yes, Rivers, good quality, but again, good quality and all that. Sometimes people are just buying the brand, and Rivers, they've got that many clearance centres out there, but actually cheap, unlike Adidas, where you can get a bargain. They had like this ugly Christmas jumper of the Brooklyn Nets, which is a bit unique. Pretty cool to see this. It wasn't actually that highly priced either. I did consider it, but we did put it back. Got a bit excited here because I saw the initials, and the initials were RW, and St Kilda did train around this area not too long ago. So sometimes you do see St Kilda merchandise with numbers on it, and sometimes you think maybe it was a player jumper. All right, now to the jersey sportswear we picked up this week. It's getting a bit harder to find this sort of stuff at the moment. Not sure it's because people have been going on Sunrise and all these TV shows and there's more people doing it. But nonetheless, we're not going to give the secrets away. We picked up this football jumper, long sleeve. It's got a bit of a scuff on the sleeve, which I'm not going to show you because I can't find it. It's only minor. Hastings football jumper, long sleeve. You can get these local jumpers, unique designs, for $3 or so. I'll be picking them up. You can probably get 20, 25 bucks for them. Small amounts, but that all adds up. I forget what team this was, but it's a soccer jersey of some sort. Again, the soccer fans will be able to tell me. Again, Google Lens will also too. Well, this time in the video, I would have probably looked it up. It's not Netherlands, is it? Not sure. It might be Netherlands. They wear orange. We picked up the Celtic Football Club, like a polo. Again, a lot of this stuff does sell quite well. A lot of the Irish seem to be on eBay quite a bit buying that sort of thing. This, I'm not too sure about. I only paid like $4.50 for it. It's a Michael Schumacher jersey or t-shirt. Yeah, look, it's a bit unique. It's got Michael Schumacher. He's still got a big following. It's got the Ferrari logo on there. Grand Prix is actually not that far away either. So again, I'm happy to put $4.50 into that and see what happens. We put up a Tottenham. This looks new. You can actually see the crease marks on that where it's been folded. I'm actually not sure if this is real or not. Very hard to tell. The soccer jerseys, especially the fakes, are literally 90%, 95% copied almost. It's just crazy how real they are. Cricket season, so again we picked up another one-day shirt, VB on there. We'll probably list this one up as soon as possible because we want to get rid of it while it's hot. And we also picked up a Michael Jordan basketball jersey. And again, that should go for right. I think that is, I'm not sure if that's real or not. It's hard to tell, as well as the soccer jerseys. That's all the sports stuff, all the sports jerseys. Let's get back to the video. One of my biggest sellers is t-shirts. I always like to have a bit of a squeeze at the t-shirts, especially if they're decent priced. And we always tend to pick up some cheap t-shirts and sell them on for $25 odd, and it just adds up. Again, the average sales price, I don't care. I care about average profit price. I had this weird, almost like an It type Pennywise mask. I know it's not Pennywise, but it was similar like it, I said. And this other thing here, I don't know what that was. You could probably scare some kids with that. They had this big, huge Batman. I don't know how this is related to Batman, but this thing was massive. It was huge. I was holding the camera a bit weirdly as well. These things, I forget what they're called, like creature, I don't know, something creatures. They look pretty cool. Didn't comp up for much though. So we got intrigued by it. I like showing unique items, and that was kind of unique, but not for us today. And I don't know what this is. I'm not sure if this is meant to be a lightsaber, or what. I thought it might have been Darth Maul's one with the two, but it's not. It might just be an imitation one from the market. So I have no idea what this silly thing was. It was like a silly brush or something. Someone enlighten me. Tell me what this thing is. I don't know. And now on to the t-shirts and polos we picked up this week. Well, this is probably more a sports shirt as well. Boston Bruins, we picked this up for $3. It's a polo. Boston Red Sox, sorry, not Boston Bruins, Boston Red Sox polo. $3. So we're happy to pick that one up. This is pretty cool. It's a Seattle Sonics, I think it's Mitchell and Ness. Old Supersonics logo. I think the Sonics are coming back to the NBA in the next couple of years, apparently, if rumors are correct. They still got a bit of because those teams that go out of business or merge or go relocate, they got a bit of a following still because you don't see them around. It's cool, like the Vancouver Grizzlies, Seattle Supersonics. People like that sort of thing. This one was again another cheap shirt. It's Modern Mambo. Just a nice little print there. That's kind of the reason we picked it up. It was cheap, Mambo, and some decent artwork. Not the traditional cartoony Mambo artwork we used to see. I got a Nick Cave t-shirt. This one's 3XL, so it's pretty big. Nick Cave, the Bad Seeds, if I'm correct. That's 3XL, so hopefully a big unit wants to pick that one up. And this one's actually a small Harley Davidson, Harley Heaven. This was only a few bucks too, I think, which is good. This was new with tags. Again, I'll probably try and list this one up as soon as possible. It is a Chevy Chase National Lampoon's Merry Christmas, Kiss My Butt t-shirt. So hopefully that sells at Christmas for someone wanting it. Again, I'll be listing up the cricket stuff and the cricket and the Christmas stuff pretty soon. Just a David Bowie t-shirt. Again, wouldn't recommend picking that stuff up unless you're getting it for really cheap. And also a Rio t-shirt, Rock of t-shirt, whatever they are. A Kiss t-shirt. This is quite thick. That's quite kind of like, I don't mind picking up this brand. It tends to sell. But again, pay not much for this. Don't pay $10 for it. If you can get in at $3, $3.50 around there, then take a shot at it. Anyway, that's the t-shirts. Onto the toys, we found these awesome tech decks, which I've already spoken about before. These are the second time I found tech decks. Last time I must have found about 30. And I think I paid about $5 for 30 of them. That was an absolute bargain. Today was $5 and I probably got about 12. Tech decks, they're pretty cool. And they do go okay. They're these Lego magazines. They're more modern ones. They're not, I don't know what they are. I think it just shows you what's coming out and all that. But I don't think they really comped up too much because they're pretty modern. And most Lego collectors would probably already have them if they wanted them. And again, being in the bag, you can't really see what's in the bag either. They had a Lego, this wasn't technically sealed. It was in the box. But it had been obviously built before and whatnot. And again, you just don't know if the pieces are all in there. And no one wants a Lego that's got missing pieces. And it's Lego, not Legos, or whatever people call it. It's not even a South Australian thing. I've heard South Australians say Lego. The Logo board game, we keep showing that. Just how easy it is. Oh, look at that. The Logo board game again. We've seen it twice in just the one shot. It's not that hard to find, guys. It's not that hard to find. Wheel of Fortune with John Burgess and Adriana. Rest in peace, Adriana. The old Channel 7 logo there. This is like a vintage board game. Unfortunately, I don't deal with board games because, again, I don't want missing pieces. And I don't really want to send them off. But, yes, that was a pretty vintage board game there. Pretty cool to see that. And in the gift shop, they had this. And our last category is the jackets, the hoodies, the long sleeve shirts, and all that jazz. And we picked up a Hawthorn. No, it wasn't a Hawthorn. So this is the first thing we had. We did pick up a Hawthorn thing. We picked up a North Face long sleeve shirt. North Face again, kind of a hiking, outdoorsy, explorer type, adventure type brand, if you want to call it that. Again, it is faked a lot, so just make sure you are getting the correct tag, which I think I've got there. I'm pretty confident that's real. Speaking of the Hawthorn, I've got a Hawthorn Adidas polo hoodie, Hawthorn hoodie, again, Tasmania, Adidas. I think that goes okay. Country Road, more of these established 1974 jumpers, I think they are. This one's a white one. I haven't seen white before, and it's also got the hoodie, which I actually don't like. I prefer the normal design. So the white Country Road goes pretty good. This was a unique item as well. Zaful corduroy jacket. I actually found this in the women's section. I think it sells for decent money. So definitely colourful. It's got that nice design that people like. I hate, but people seem to like. These people buying stuff. It's not what I like, it's what they like. I'm out to make money. This Michael Jordan number 23 hoodie. This is pretty cool, actually. With the 23 there, got the Jumpman, Michael Jordan symbol. And again, it might be summer, but again, it's eventually going to get cold. And we also picked up a Wellington Hurricanes, or New Zealand, I'm not sure what they're called, New Zealand Hurricanes. It's rugby anyway, rugby union. And rugby union stuff is kind of hard to find, and it tends to sell quite well, especially if it's got that New Zealand connection to it. So that's all the pickups for the week. So we got a bit more over the last week than the previous few weeks, which is good. But again, a lot of it is long sleeve shirts. But that doesn't really matter because eventually seasons change. And eventually there'll be buyers for this. But again, you still get the sales in summer regardless of the season. So if you've got this far, I do appreciate you. You are listening to the most transparent person on eBay and YouTube. Don't talk any crap. Tell it as it is. And some people don't like that. That's fair. But stay lucky in the thrift, and I'll see you next time. See you, mate.